Boy, oh boy, another one. Take it easy, man. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Kia ora, team! Welcome back. I say, of course, welcome back, but you didn't actually go anywhere I did. So welcome back to me. Yeah, how's it going? Pardon me, I've come back from holiday with a bit of a cough. So this is a post-edit conversation that I'm going to have with you guys while you watch me running around here, and there's a number of reasons for that, which you will see shortly. So while I have been away, I just want to catch up that the 1.22 experimental update has been introduced, and it includes some changes to how melee damage is calculated in terms of weapons that apply shock damage versus weapons that apply bleeding damage. Or attacks that apply shock damage and bleeding damage, like infected attacking you and so on, punching, etc. And it's also going to bring with it apparently a host of new bags, which looks really good. Bags and satchels, I guess you might call them. And my understanding is that the intention will be that the smaller bags will spawn nearer the coasts, near the starting areas, and the larger Alice bags, the large military bags, the large capacity bags, etc., and the large trekking backpacks, the mountain backpack, for example, will spawn further into the map, but also be more rare. That seems to be what the developers said. So the idea is there's more of a progression of small bags to large bags. Previously, we had, in terms of small bags, we had the school satchel. You could carry the dry bag. They're going to allow you to turn the dry bag into a sort of a sling bag that you can wear on your back with the aid of a rope. You could make a small burlap sack. You could make a hunting backpack with leather and things, although you'll see that's a fairly sizable bag that you can make later on after you've killed a few animals and cured some hides and things. It's a very good bag to have. Yeah, but we're going to have all these other bags with duffel bags and pouch bags and various other bits and pieces. What you might call a butt bag or a fanny pack or various other bits and pieces like that. And I think that's a great idea. My only current concern is I haven't seen the details of the capacities of some of these bags, and it looks like on some information I have seen that they may have a capacity of, for example, 30. Now, that's all well and good, but a shotgun or a rifle takes up a capacity of about, 27, 22, something like that. So I question the validity of being able to stuff a shotgun into a hip bag and then, being able to miraculously produce it, someone feigning to be a freshie approaching you who suddenly produces a sawn-off shotgun from a hip bag and shoots you. Which would be a pain. I mean, I suppose they could hide it about their person anyway, and that might be the point. And DayZ is not obsessed with being true to life anyway. But I just want to be. I'm going to be interested in see how it looks. I haven't seen anybody explore the bag capacities in detail yet on any of the content creators, but it's something to have a look at. Otherwise, I think it's a great idea. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is this server. So you're going to see as you follow me through the various things that are happening in front of you, that I had one heck of a challenging time getting started again. Now, I appreciate that some of that is probably I've been away for a month, and when you go away for a little while, you kind of forget a few things. You're like, what does this do, and how do I do that? And you forget some of the critically important lessons that you've learned. I mean, I'm approaching 400 hours now on DayZ, which is still probably not a lot for a lot of people, but I really should know the basics, and I thought I did, which just goes to show you what DayZ is like, because you think you know the basics, and then suddenly you find yourself dying, and dying, and dying, and dying. So it's always one of those things with DayZ. It is pretty tough, and the first few hours in particular are very tough. And the first iteration that I had of this, did I do anything wrong? No. I mean, I wouldn't say so. I just couldn't find any food. The server is full. The server I play on now is full all the time, all the time, all the time. Whenever I join it, it doesn't seem to matter what time I try and join it. I'm in a queue of 10, or thereabouts. And maybe that's because the new experimental update. Maybe people are enjoying the new crossbow and the update that we've had. Maybe it's just a quiet resurgence in the game. I can't really say. But it is busy. Now, that's interesting, obviously, because it is very busy, which means a lot of the loot has already been looted, a lot of the good stuff, and a lot of the food, and a lot of the bits and pieces. The second thing is there are an awful lot of people, and I mean, I don't know what has happened, but I mean, you've been following my series for a while, and or at least I hope you have. And generally, the people on the server are, okay. And I've bumped into lots of people and had chats with people and said hi and everything, and it's all been good and groovy, and no one's been problematic. This time, it's utter chaos. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Everybody wants to kill you. I really don't understand it. People who are unarmed are trying to kill me. It's just mental. And I don't know what has changed that has caused that. Is it like full moon, or what's going on? Because it just seems like everybody's gone kill on sight. Even if they don't even have a snowball's chance of killing you, they still try and kill you, which is just crazy. So, boy, what an adventure. What an adventure. Just to get through the first few hours of the game and to get a character who is marginally stable and marginally ready to go, I think has probably ultimately taken me about eight hours of gameplay to get that, which is it's certainly since maybe middle of the first season. If you've been following me, I struggled an awful lot in the middle of the first season, predominantly with getting sick, actually, more than anything. But getting back onto the server and getting a character established on the server this time round, man, it's been tough. It has been tough. So anyway, that's sort of the situation. So I'll let you carry on watching the various mayhems going on. Now what's the plan? What is my overarching plan? So my overarching plan this time is to head north. So it seems like what has happened, based on this season and this server, is we've been up through the guts of the middle and, various places, and we've been around the middle in various places and so on and such like and thing. And we did the castles, and we've played with the crossbow and sort of stayed away from the military side of things, because I did that in the first season. But it seems like every time I go north, there's things happening. Predominantly me getting killed at Arsenovo in the campgrounds, getting killed on the way to Arsenovo campgrounds, So not one to shirk from these things. What my proposal to do is we will go north. Crazy, right? So the intention is that we will carry on up the coast north if we can to Svetlo. And what we will do is we will head around the coast to Bereziki, which you may or may not know. If you carry on around the coast north of Svetlo, you get to a small fishing village called Bereziki. They have lots of fishing boats. You can often find good fishing gear there. And sometimes people build bases and stash things there. You can go inland west up the road from Bereziki, and it takes you towards Novo, and you can head in towards Novo. And people sometimes build bases out there as well. And I think it tends to be more intermediate players that kind of hang around up in the northern areas. That's my thinking. The noobs and the freshies tend to head south. They don't like the northern spawn. The northern spawns can be a little bit tricky in terms of you feel the weather a lot more. You feel the cold a lot more. There can be small villages that don't have lots of stuff in them. And there can be intermediate and advanced players running around shooting you. So that's our plan. Our plan is to go north. And I think what we'll do is we'll make our way all the way across the north and see how we go. And yes, we will drop into MB commenced military base up there. And yes, we will drop into Arsenovo. And if we do need to, we can carry on all the way over to Tizi and see what's happening there. And hopefully at some point we'll be reasonably well kitted. And then at that point we will make another plan. And we will see what we're going to do. But I also think on that, before you disappear and watch me to a musical interlude, we've done quite a bit of Cherno, and I've done quite a bit of running around, and I think you know what Cherno's like, and I think you know how I play, and I think you've seen how I do things. And I think I've given you some good entertainment, which is what it's about, really. I mean, this is more for entertainment value than it is for actually showing you all the best moves. As I've said before, I make the mistakes, so you don't have to. So you can watch me making all these mistakes. So when you play DayZ, you can go, well, I'm not doing that because Long John did that, and it was a complete disaster. So I'm not going to do it. Don't eat the raw chicken. That would be my advice. So I think what's going to happen is once I have a relatively well-established character, and once that character's been alive on the server for a while, and we've done a bit of running around and we've had a bit of fun, when I die, I think what we will do is switch over to Livonia. And I think my season 3 will be my first hack at Livonia, which should be fun because, as I have said to you before, the intention of my content and the intention of this series and things is that I would like to play these games with as little third-party support as possible. So only really what you can glean from inside the game. So yes, when I first started out, I used the DayZ maps, and you obviously need some help at what does this mean, how do I craft this, what is this about, that kind of thing. I have since taken the approach to stop doing that. So I don't play with a computer next to me. I don't look up the maps. I don't check on things anymore. I don't look up how to craft things. If I can't figure it out, I don't do it. Like I said, this is not a 100% instructional series. I'm not here to say, here's all of the things that you can do, and this is the best ways to do them. I'm here to say, here's what it's like playing on console if you don't have a clue what's going on. And it often ends in humorous disaster, perhaps. So yeah, one of the things I'll do is play Livonia, which, like I said, I have no idea about. So there's every possibility that the first few runs around of Livonia will be a complete disastrous thing. But that's the plan. So the plan is to carry on with this season for as long as we can, to have a little bit of fun on the Cherno map. And once we have achieved some stuff and possibly been shot or killed or whatever the situation is, eaten by wolves, which probably seem to be an odds-on favourite of the bookies right now, we'll go and do Livonia. Because I don't know even remotely what that's like, but I vaguely hope that by then I'll have, over 400 hours of experience on DayZ, and I might have a reasonably foggy idea what I'm doing. So there you go. So without any further ado, I'm going to leave you now, and you can enjoy some of the rambling around and some of the various bits and pieces that has occurred to me to get me to a stable character, and we'll take it from there. See you soon. Yo, yo. How's it going, man? You good? Good? You are good. Yes. Good. So long, sucker. Well, that's handy. Right. Well, team, here we are. Blimey, wherever we are. It took a while. It took a while to get a character through that, which you know, just goes to show you badly damaged what DayZ is like, which is to say, die and die again, right? So what are we doing? Let's recap. Well, we've got stuff, which is stuff, and we've got food, and we are ready to rock and roll, and we are going to go still to Svetlo and still do what I said we were going to do, which is I don't mind the rain, which is do Bereziki and then head across the north that kind of way. So that's what we're doing. Mushroom. Someone's been hanging around here. They're both rotten. Is that a base? Somebody in there. Oh, there they are. Yeah, a bit dicey. Interesting nonetheless, but also a bit dicey. Survivor over there. Jumping. Can't look. There we go. Take that. Take that. Take that. What's this? Dry bag? All good, man. All good. All good. No worries. Wow, why would you run at someone carrying a gun? Oh, come on. I don't want it to fall out. Woo! Oh, bro! Oh man, what are you doing to me? Right, let's take a stroll up to these woods and have a little rest after all that. Let's see, what do we look like? Another survivor down there. Do not follow me. Jeez, everybody wants to follow you and chase you and then get into a whole raft of trouble. Stop following me, man. Might be a bunch of suicides. Yep. Thank you. Yo, yo.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just scavenging, but you probably need it more than I do, so... Take it easy, man. Everyone's crazy on this server. They're shoot to kill, man. Shoot to kill.
Yeah, you gotta watch your ass on this one for sure.
Yeah.
I'll just take this pair and I'll be good.
Yeah, alright. See you later, man.
Hey, yeah, good luck, dude.
Boy, oh boy, another one. Take it easy, man. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Oh, nearly got me too. Let's shuffle our way out of here. Edge of the map. Right, I want to get a couple of worms. Nice. Oh, you know what I need? I need to take the hook off. Bit of a process. What? Come on. Did I lose my bait? What's going on? There we go. It took long enough. Right, let's have a look, see. Some problems here. Right, so I've got some fish fillets. Got some chicken. Certainly making an effort of it. Well, anyway, here we are on the outskirts of this little northern town, village, that whose name I can't quite remember. I'm gonna go around this side this time, because I've not been around this side. And I think we're going to call it a day here for now. It's been, man, it's been interesting, hasn't it? Right? I mean, adventure for sure. I don't know how much of it has been good for my health, but yeah, I mean, definitely been an adventure. So yeah, I think we're just about sorted. I think we're just about good. We've managed to avoid several disasters. We seem to be still alive so far. Our health is on the uppity up since we got our behinds handed to us. So so let's hope it stays that way and we don't accidentally stumble into something that we don't need to stumble into. And yeah, we'll take it from there for the next part and see what that means, see what happens, and see where it goes. And see what it's all about up north, because you know that's that's what I said we were going to do. We're going to have a look at the north. Again, it's been an awfully long time since I was last up north. So, you know, why not? Why not? Yeah, and we'll look to try and get ourselves set up, and try and get ourselves set up with a halfway decent weapon of some description, because this pea shooter is no good, and that's quite evident. And we're going to need something with a little bit more caliber if we're going to have to defend ourselves, because it's quite clear that this server is full of crazy people. So we're going to need to make sure we sort that out. I think, isn't there a roadblock up there? What is this? It's that one. Right. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now. Let me find a safe place to go and sit. And, yeah, we'll take it there from there. Like, as always. Subscribe, as always. Let me know what you think of what's going on and the craziness and everything else. And yeah, we'll look forward to what happens from here now that we've taken, what was that, 4 or 5 goes to survive? But I think we're on it. Ta-ta for now.
PlayStation